Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. We were treated by 12 goals today in 3 games. What a brilliant day as to watch as a football fan. Especially Sundays at 4:30, they never ever disappoint. I think Arsenal did deserve the win today. Only just, I think Manchester United did put up a good fight. The scoreline probably doesn't show what actually happened in the game. The 3-1 is it looks like Arsenal dominated the game, but really it was quite a fair match. We're going to talk about all different things, especially to do with Manchester United, maybe how they've started the season, whether Ten Hag is doing what he was sort of intended to do this season as his second season as manager at Man U. First, though, we're going to talk about the Rice goal, which probably ended things in that game. 94th minute with 8 minutes added on, which was a little bit pointless. But as it happened again in the Community Shield final, it let Arsenal get the job done. Rice was just free in the penalty area, quite a deep cross, good control, and then the deflection probably did take it in. He probably deserved the goal for Arsenal. He had a good game today, and whether he's going to live up to the 105 million price tag will be interesting to see, won't it, during the season. Jesus as well, his goal for the third goal, I thought it was offside initially, but he was on the halfway line. That could maybe be argued with. They didn't check it that much. And yeah, I think it was well taken by Jesus to put the game to bed. A very good turn at the end to get away from the defender, and then just slotted it past Onana fairly easily. There was a penalty call as well on Havertz. I don't think he's showed much quality in the games that he's played in already. I thought it was a penalty initially, and then you look at the replay and there wasn't really much contact. There was 2 things of contact. Casemiro never touched him. You looked at the foot from, was it Martial or the defender, can't remember who it was. Didn't touch him with his foot. He gave him a little nudge from his arm, but that's fine. And yeah, it was quite soft. Havertz did hit him on the knee as he was going down, although that was more Havertz going into whoever it was than the other way around. So if you watch the replay, I don't think it was a penalty, and I think it was just a fair call. Arsenal won the game in the end anyway. On Man United's point of view, though, their start to the season hasn't probably been what they've wanted it to be. Saying how Ten Hag left the end of the season last season, I think they probably should have done a bit better. The start of last season was a lot worse than this. They've got 2 wins out of 4. They got a nervy win against Wolves. Wolves probably the better team that game. They've lost now to Arsenal. They just beat Forest, coming back from a 2-1 win. And I don't think you can see now Man United being up there with your Man Cities, maybe your Arsenals this season. But yeah, I think maybe saying that Ten Hag will get them to that point in his second season was a little bit looking too far ahead. But I think if Ten Hag can get them to the point that they were at the end of last season quicker than he did last season, then I think they can really challenge for maybe top 4 again, because there is lots of teams in there. Liverpool with a brilliant 3-0 win over Aston Villa today, who look like they can absolutely thump teams. You've got your Arsenals, maybe even your Chelseas after that loss, if they can get back somewhere. And I think for the third goal, Man U just pushed up too far, which they should have done really. If you're 2-1 down in that stage of the game and just got caught on the break for the third goal, I think Manchester United can definitely get back to the peak that they were last season. And cheers for watching, everyone. You've been listening to the Full Time Podcast. Goodbye.